So if your meta ads aren't converting, it's probably not the algorithm and it's not your targeting. It's that you're shouting buy now at people who don't even know they've got a problem yet. Our creators have spent over 8 figures on meta ads, and with the physics background behind me, this is the biggest budget drain I see brands make. In this video, I'll show you how to match every ads to where your customer actually is, the 5 levels of awareness, and the 5 stages of market sophistication. So you stop guessing and start building a full funnel that actually converts. Grab a pen and let's get into it. Module 1, psychology. What is that psychology? So this is the foundation of everything. It's about understanding why people buy stuff, but more importantly, it's about knowing where they are in their buying journey before you ever show them an ad. It's a framework for meeting people where they are. This is probably where you've heard about like the funnel strategy. So creating content for top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. This is what we're going to get into right now, right? So why this matters in 2026. So everyone has the same access to the same tools. Everyone can use AI to generate decent ad copy. Everyone can use Canva to create slickly looking video. The playing field has really been leveled, and the only real advantage now is what is your creative strategy. And here's the secret, right? So the algorithm isn't your customer. A human is. A distracted, skeptical human who's seen millions of ads and is scrolling through their phone while trying to decide what to order for dinner. Most brands completely ignore this. They're so obsessed with algorithm hacks, business strategies, and the latest trend in audio that they forget that it's actual people that are there that are going to be looking at these ads. They blast the exact same 50% off, buy now message to everyone, and then they wonder why their ad costs are going through the roof and the ROAS is in the toilet. Like, it doesn't make sense. And we're going to really like dive into why you shouldn't be doing this. A lot of these brands, they end up draining their budget because they're trying to have a level 5 conversation with someone who's level 1. It's like shouting marriage proposals at a stranger from across the street. It looks weird, doesn't work, and it's a massive waste of energy, and in this case, money. So this module is about giving you the unfair advantage of actually understanding the person on the other side of the screen. This is how you create ads that feel personal, that build trust, and actually convert in a world where everyone is screaming for attention. So how do we do this? Now we're going to talk about the 5 levels of market awareness. So this framework comes from a guy called Eugene Schwartz, right? Legendary copywriter from the 60s, and it's more relevant now than it was back then. So he said every potential customer is at one of these 5 levels of awareness, and your ad has to match one of these levels. Okay, level 1 is unaware. These people don't even know they have a problem. They're not looking for a solution because they don't realize anything's wrong. So an example now would be someone who's constantly feeling overwhelmed and unfocused at work, but they think it's normal to be stressed. They're not necessarily looking for productivity tools. They're just feeling the feels right now. So how you'd advertise to them is that you can't necessarily just sell them a project management app straight off the bat. They don't know they need one yet. And your ad needs to make them aware of the problem. Your ad needs to be that wake up call for them. The ad angle that you'd want here is like why being busy is the #1 killer of your career growth. It's very top of funnel, it speaks to them where they are. And the format could be a short engaging video or a simple text post that educates, not sells. Because right now they don't actually know they have a problem. They're just feeling how they're feeling, whether that's stress, whether that's anxiety, whether that's just brain fog, and they just need to be educated on why it is that they're feeling this way and how it's going to affect them. Level 2 is problem aware. Now that they know they have a problem, but they don't know the solution exists, they're feeling the pain, but they haven't started looking for answers themselves. So an example would be that same person now realizes, wow, I actually am overwhelmed and this isn't normal. I need to do something about this. So how you advertise to them is that you agitate the problem. You show them you understand their frustration. Your ad is going to act as like that empathetic friend, right? So an ad angle we'd go in this case would be tired of ending your everyday with a to-do list that's longer than when you started. Here's the real reason why. So we're calling their pain out and we say we understand it, but we're also now going to explain why they feel like this or why they're always in this same cycle. So a format here could be a relatable meme or meme for some people, a short UGC style video talking about the pain, or a poll on an Instagram story as in the form of a static. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So just to recap, level 1, they're unaware, they don't know they have a problem yet. Level 2, they're aware they have their problem. Their ears are almost perked to solutions because they know they have this problem that they've been stressing with. So level 3 would be solution aware. So they are aware of the solution. Now they know the solution exists, but they don't know you are the solution specifically. These are people that are on Google, on TikTok, on Reddit, actively looking for answers for this problem that they have. So they've searched like how to be more productive, and they're seeing millions of options, apps, courses, books, coaching, etc. So how you advertise to these people is you need to introduce your product as the best solution for their specific problem in that point in time. Your ad is going to be the guide. An ad angle in this case would be stop making endless to-do list. This app uses you insert your unique mechanism to automatically plan your day for you. An ad format in this case would be a simple demo video or carousel ad showing the three main benefits or customer testimonials. So UGC would work really well in this case, where it's like, wow, this app has allowed me to free up 3 to 5 hours per day because now I'm not as stressed, I'm not as anxious. So basically we refer to the initial emotions that they had in the first place, but we're now presenting it with the solution, alongside the solution. So how someone has gone from A to B by using this product. Level 4, product aware. So they know about your product, they just haven't bought it yet. So they're on the fence, they're probably skeptical. They probably visited your website a few times and maybe even started a free trial, but they're just not convinced yet. Like I just said, so they've been on the productivity app, they've been comparing it to 3 others, and they just aren't sure yet if it's worth a subscription. So the ads here, we need to overcome the objection. So why did they hop on the page and not buy? Why have they done the trial but not yet committed to it? So we need to create ads that overcome their objections and builds trust. And your ad is the final nudge in this case. The ad angle that would work here is, see how insert your app name. So in my case, I'll just say the 225 Media app is different from Asana and Monday, and why that matters for busy professionals. So we need to really show why we are better than the other competitors, because we're trying to just tip them over the line. So a format here could be a detailed comparison chart. So us versus them static, for example, or a case study video, or a retargeting ad with a special offer or a free trial extension. And then level 5 is people who are most aware. So these people know they trust you and they're ready to buy. They just need a reason to act right now. So for example, these guys could be on your email list. They may follow you on social media and they're just literally waiting for the right moments to buy. So how you need to advertise to them is give them a clear, compelling offer, one that they cannot resist. So your ad needs to be the checkout counter. Your ad needs to convince them to really buy. So an ad angle would be like, look, a scarcity angle. So last chance, get 50% off your first year of 225 Media app. Offer ends tonight. This will push them to act a lot more quickly, because obviously it is the urgency play. They don't want to miss out on this. A format, again, a simple direct response ad with clear CTA. So a static that just basically says this text here, or a UGC video that calls out this from the bat, like, guys, the offer is ending tonight, 50% off, you guys need to buy straight away, etc., something like that. Here we're just going to go into the 5 stages of market sophistication and how you guys can stand out in 2026. So this is about knowing how crowded your market is. So the more crowded your market is, the smarter your marketing needs to be, because there's just more competition. So stage 1 is be first. So this rarely happens in 2026. So just say what you do. Stage 2, enlarge the claim. So make a bigger promise. So this is the most powerful productivity app ever built. This will cause interest or intrigue to whoever's like watching. Stage 3, you want to add a mechanism. So explain how it is that you guys do it. So our AI powered algorithm automatically organizes your tasks. This is a way to position yourselves above your competitors, because you guys have this unique mechanism that they don't have. Stage 4 would be to improve your mechanism. So make your how better. So our new V3 algorithm plans your week 40% faster. So this is literally a call out to competitors again, but this is our mechanism, does it better than everyone else's mechanism. And then stage 5, we want to connect with identity. So this is where the most mature markets are in 2026. So claims don't necessarily work that well anymore solely. You have to sell the identity. So for the entrepreneur who values their time more than anything, you're not selling an app, you're selling a lifestyle here. So the bottom line and the budget drainer, right? So before you spend a single dollar on an ad in 2026, you have to ask yourself, where is my customer on the awareness scale? Where is my market on the sophistication scale? Because if you don't have a clear answer, you're literally just gambling, and the house always wins, right? The reason brands drain their budget is simple. They run stage 5 and level 5 ads to everyone, so they're screaming buy now at the people who don't even know they have a problem yet. It's lazy, it's expensive, and in 2026 it's literally guarantees to fail. We need a full funnel strategy now, top of funnel to bottom of funnel, level 1 all the way to level 5. So your job is to be a smart marketer who meets the customer where they are. So if you guys get this right, you'll build a brand that people actually trust and buy from, and not just another annoying ad that they scroll past. That's the foundation, and everything we talk about in this course is going to build on top of this.